Yep.
Did he?
Yep.
In the streets?
At a party.
Who party was it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, he's still around. He's still alive. He's fine.
You don't know who party it was?
I know who party it was, but I'm not going to throw him under the bus.
Huh?
Huh? Well, I don't want to say whose party it was.
Somebody wearing a purple sweater that night? Let's continue on.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yo, I'm just saying. Listen.
So you're saying you got him shot?
No.
No.
I don't even know.
That was friendly fire.
Huh?
Huh?
That was what?
It was someone that he knew.
And who knew?
Gordy.
That wasn't on Gordy.
You're saying Brick got him set up. Wow. This
you
is going in a
that.
lot of
I
different,
didn't say that.
A lot of different directions here.
But it wasn't on Gordy.
It wasn't on Gordy. Okay.
It wasn't.
I don't know.
You know it wasn't on Gordy.
I don't know anything.
Wasn't on Gordy.
All I know is shots went off.
It wasn't on Gordy. Wasn't on the other dude. Wasn't on none of them. You know exactly what's going on. And dude need to control himself. Today I told my team, look, bro, start disregarding what dude talking about. Because if a motherfucker got to lay down about something, let it be about something real. He just a kid playing. And I think the drugs is maybe getting him to a point to where he don't even understand what he's doing. Because whenever you drive your family into the beast of the belly.
Belly of the beast.
No, the beast of the belly.
That's not how that goes.
No, the beast of the belly.
The beast has a belly.
Yeah, exactly. See, the way you're saying it, I'm saying it
the belly doesn't have a beast.
Because, no, you're missing what I'm saying. This dude is playing. Because if he was halfway the way he presents himself to be, his movement would be on that. My movement is on that. Right? The lineup ain't just going to happen with me like that. And if you try to line me up, I'm going to meet you at the line. Dude need to chill out. Okay. For real. He need to chill out because it's going to come a time where ain't nobody going to give him a pass.
As long as we're dissecting my No Jumper Show co-hosts, I think we need to have a conversation about Lush.
Man, listen.
So you're just going to take the reins? You got your you have a narrative on deck for Lush.
I wanted to whoop Lush ass at one time.
When was this?
Sometime back before I knew who he was because he was saying a lot of slick shit.
Oh, I just remember the fight video came out, so I guess that's probably the lowest hanging fruit.
When I met him, I don't know if I'm tripping, but I detected he had a handicap.
Not an actual handicap, right?
No.
He's very smart.
No. The way he walked, it looked like something was wrong with his leg.
Well, he's probably just kind of out of shape.
You understand what I'm saying? Something was going on.
His leg is fucked up?
Yeah, yeah.
Really? Oh.
He was walking, so I took it like, dude got a handicap. I don't know if one leg was shorter than the other. I didn't know, right? So I dismissed what I wanted to do to him.
Why did you want to beat up Lush?
Because he was up. You know, it's one thing for if you know, like Almighty. He says shit sometimes, but I know him. So I know when he's saying shit, he just rolling with the car. I don't take it personal. But when the dude like Lush was saying it, and I associated him with the other weirdo.
Brick?
No.
Compa.
And I thought he was an essay. So I'm like.
He is.
No, he's not.
Well.
He's a white dude, like Italian or some shit he told me.
He's a white essay.
Yeah, he's not an essay, right?
Although he got pressed to say what hood he's from the other day on the podcast. And
he's like a tagging crew.
He wouldn't say anything. So
then I see this. He must have pissed Almighty off. And
I can tell you exactly what happened. We were on here, and Lush basically accused or threw out the accusation that Almighty might have had some kind of charge or accusation of a sexual nature, which, as far as I know, never seen any evidence of that at all.
Did you put him up on Megan's Law?
No, but I'm pretty sure it's not like that
Did
at all.
y'all search?
No.
But I know his first and last name.
I mean, I'm sure
we need to
somebody
clear
does.
nephew of that for real.
Well, okay. Either way, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's 100% not true for the record. But Lush, while they were arguing, inferred that Almighty informed him that now they needed to fade. This was, I don't know, maybe almost a year ago, maybe like 8 months ago or whatever.
Yeah, but
And so-
Almighty gave him a break.
Then Almighty summoned him to his front yard. Almighty's dad filmed the fight, which the fight, obviously we can't show it because of YouTube, but it's out there if anybody wants to search the Reddit or something, or YouTube, probably you can find it. Almighty's dad was actually filming. The plan was for it to not ever come out, but apparently somebody got their hands on it.
Almighty gave him a break. I'm disappointed in Almighty.
Why?
Because if Lush made those accusations, Almighty caught him with a feint, dropped him with a right. It's one hit, right? But he bagged up after the drop. That's a sign of respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He should have dog walked him.
Oh, because of why they were fighting in the first place?
Nephew should have dog walked him. Like, he should have dogged him for a minute. At least 7 to 10 seconds.
Okay.
But
let the ref break it up.
He bagged up off of him. I don't know why Lush even got out there, because Lush should only attempt to fight when somebody's forcing him to fight, because he can't fight.
I mean, he could probably fight someone else. He just didn't seem he was. It wasn't a good matchup for him.
No, that style of fighting, turning to the left and closing your eyes and leaning back, that's not fight. Now, if you somewhere and somebody attack you, you got to try to fight. I get it. But he should never volunteer to line it up with nobody.
Do you think that he just took a dive, basically? Like he wanted to be over with so bad that he just sort of laid down as soon as he got hit?
Well, he laid down and he didn't get up.
Well,
and the crazy part
I think the actual fight was quite a bit longer.
No, it wasn't.
The part that we saw was just a tiny little chunk.
So that was the end of it?
I think so.
No, hell no.
I honestly, like, I knew that people had it, but I hadn't seen it. Or at least if I did see it, I only saw like a second of it until it leaked online. Like, I knew people had it, but I just didn't even want to see it, just because it's like seeing your kid get their ass beat.
Well, I mean, listen, sometimes you got to chill out, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to chill out sometimes. You know, D-Dub talk his shit because he can fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People that's going to do something about what they talking about is cool, but some of these people think they ain't going to get caught.
Mm.
And that was a bad look. The worst part about it was I'm watching it. And at the end of it, right when Almighty goes to walk away and you see Lush's left foot move, he lets out a fart.
Why are you always putting fake fart narratives on people?
Lush, the nigga pooted. Like, when you knocked out is one thing, but when you pooting when you knocked out, that's a whole nother thing. That's bad.
If that did happen, that would be pretty embarrassing. That'd be like he's on his deathbed. Like, he's just, all his bodily faculties end up coming out. Facilities,
so
what is it?
He wasn't even attempting to get up.
In what we see of the video.
He caught him with a temple shot.
I mean, he drove home after that. So it's not like he was like concussed to the point where he couldn't operate a vehicle.
So since then, has he been respectful to Almighty?
They were on the podcast together today. I think Lush didn't even want that to happen. He just had to do that. He felt like he had to do that in order to get his respect from Almighty and to be able to continue to podcast together. I didn't arrange it or have anything to do with this, but I guess that's the logic.
They were supposed to squabble the first time up here, wasn't it?
Okay. Almighty said he was coming here to fight Lush, and we all went outside. It was actually on live. It's so funny. It's still up there. But we all go outside. So to the live stream, they're just looking at an empty table. All four of us or whatever go outside. And then eventually Almighty texts me and basically like reveals, like, he had said something that, like, I think he said, "I'm pulling up." We thought that meant you're pulling up right now. We go outside. We realized that he meant like he was going to pull up like the next day or some shit. So that was kind of awkward, but that was pretty funny that there's just a No Driver podcast out there with just the table. But nobody.
He's just Almighty, right?
I don't know exactly. Yeah.
Not Almighty nothing. Like, just Almighty?
Almighty suspect.
Oh, yeah, true.
Why? Why? You're searching his rapper name on Megan's Law?
No. Get his real name. We got it clean.
I mean, I'm sure. Well, we could ask Josh.
I don't believe it's true.
I don't think it's true either. I don't think anyone even took it serious. I mean, to be real, if he had a charge of anything related to women, we could probably guess what it would be.
There we go.
Probably
I'm
be
sending this to the team.
walking the streets.
Mr. Thompson.
Tompkins?
Yeah.
Burning? I don't know. I don't suspect. I didn't plan for him to be looking your name up on this database as part of this conversation. I didn't know.
I don't believe he's guilty of these things.
I don't think so either. I just didn't know that you were going to actually
at the end
search.
of the day, shit, let's clear him.
If he was, Lush for sure would have already done whatever you're doing right now.
Well, here goes the problem. Lush should have never said it unless he did it.
I agree, and that's why Lush pretty much just like took his beating and fell down, and that was the end of it, as far as I could tell.
Yeah, I don't believe. Almighty used to be an asshole.
Yeah, you could. Some would say he still is.
Nah,
not me. But.
He's matured.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And laid back. So when he was running around being an asshole back then, I believe at one point in time he was gang banging.
But he came into the game with Frosty the Snowman, who, great rapper, great guy, huge asshole.
Yeah, he was gang banging, and I think like any of that would have been on his name, it would have been out.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a lot of people who hate suspects. For sure.
Been out. But he's cool people. We're gonna clear that up. That's crazy.
No, yeah.
But he gave Lush some pass, but I think if Lush whoop on him again, he gonna whoop on him.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen here.
Nobody should be fighting Lush though.
You're saying he's not like a full-grown
competitor? I'm so glad that I came down off of that. Look, bro, I've never said nothing to your body. Think about it. That's how bad I wanted to get him.
But I mean, you had him here on the podcast and you didn't even say shit.
No, when I seen him, that day I seen him, when he was walking, it was like one leg was like, he was dragging it. I'm like, oh shit, dude, kind of handy.
Maybe it's the whippets.
I don't know what it was. He know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
He has like, okay,
yeah,
Donnie is imitating how Lush walks.
Yeah, so when I seen that, and then I talked to him, I was like, Wack, don't do that. That just because I don't do that. Because I go somewhere else when I start fighting.
Yeah, you don't want to fight Lush for sure.
Nah, I didn't want to. That's why I didn't. And, I elected to go another way with it.
Right. No, 100%. Okay, so that's not even what I was planning on talking about. I wanted to tell you about the situation with Lush and this guy, Marvelous. You know about this? All right. I'll show you what he looks like.
Are you talking about the Hispanic dude?
Yes.
He talked about that he had sex with a minor.
He had a baby with a minor.
Yeah, I heard that weirdo. What is he talking about?
I'm just going to bring him on the screen.
Did dude give him a fake ID? Did she give him a fake ID?
That's what they're saying. Okay, so this is Marvelous. This is Lush.
He got 10 kids.
He has 10 kids. And so he basically was doing a tattoo on a girl, and she had her sister or whatever with her. And I believe that, I think he tattooed this girl as well. And she had a fake ID, and she was saying she was whatever, 19, 20, whatever. He ends up banging her. According to him, she was 16. He ID'd her in the process of doing the tattoo, but then bangs her. Doesn't really talk to her afterwards. 8 months into the pregnancy, finds out that she's 16, and so she has the kid. Obviously, he says that he was very upset about this. He's like 40, so obviously, yeah, that.
So he couldn't tell she was 16. I ain't going for it, bro.
According to him, he couldn't tell.
I ain't going for it, bro.
Okay, I feel like that's probably a lot of people's reaction.
I just saw when I went to Lens Crafters. I get out my car, I see a chick. She's sitting on the bench. She on me the whole way, right? Get up on her. She said, hey, how you doing? Were you on your way too? I say, little girl, you younger than my youngest child. I can tell she's 16. You can tell a 16-year-old. I'm sorry.
I think you could tell most of the time. I don't know what level
then where's
Marvelous was on. Oh, actually, you know what? There is a video.
Where's she at?
Well, you could see her now because he did content with her. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find it, but Marvelous Inc. Baby Mother. Yeah, look, there's her right here.
Let me see.
That's her. We can even listen to her speak. She's 20 now.
How me and Daniel met was my sister went to get a tattoo. She invited me over. I went over. I liked his work.
This was 2 weeks ago. I mean, to be fair, she does look all right now.
She's 20.
No, I'm saying. But so he says that he was super upset about this. That's not even what we're talking about, though. Lush asked me, can he interview this guy Marvelous? Because this is obviously like the talk of the town on the Mexican podcast world. A lot of people already hated Marvelous because American Cholo, basically, like when I went on American Cholo's podcast, American Cholo told me all about how he had just gone into a situation with Marvelous where he saw him at some kind of tattoo event or something. American Cholo runs down on him, tells him like, yo, we need to go to the bathroom and fight. He said that Marvelous wouldn't go to the bathroom and fight, wouldn't go outside and fight. So American Cholo is basically just saying he's a huge bitch.
So American tripping on him because of the minor thing.
No, this was before that. This was maybe 6 months ago.
They had a whole nother problem.
They had a whole nother problem. And he's from a hood that apparently is greenlit by the Mexican mafia. They don't.
From Montevideo or something?
What is it? Yeah. And so they don't get
been
taxed.
Around for a minute.
They don't want to get taxed. So apparently they have some kind of strange relationship because of that. He said he's like grown up, knowing what it's like to be hated by everybody, whatever. So fine. I tell Lush, yeah, totally, do the interview. This is interesting. This is what people are talking about right now. Lush does the interview. Super. I mean, he's questioning him. He's asking him questions, but it's not really like confrontational. It's not a difficult interview because, to be fair, the guy has an excuse for everything. You know, he's like got his whole script of exactly what he says happened. It's kind of hard to interview somebody and like hold them to the fire when they're telling you that they didn't intend to do this, whatever. Then Lush goes on the news right after, and this is the bad behavior that I can't get behind. And I called Lush out for this, and he did a lot of blaming other people and whatnot. And obviously, I love you, Lush, but I just wanted Wack to weigh in on this. You know, Hater World, where you went on.
Yeah.
They produced a T-shirt mocking Marvelous. You could probably find it somewhere, but it basically says like Marvelous 16 file or some shit on it. Lush goes on the news right after he does this interview
with the shirt
and puts the shirt on and goes on the channel.
Wait.
Which to me,
that's some bitch ass.
That's
shit.
a foul.
So why didn't he wear that when Marvelous was here?
So I'm saying, how are you going to sit there and have a man-to-man real conversation, and then the next thing you do that same day is that you go on the news and you wear a shirt that basically treats him like a joke? To me,
I don't know.
That's
Marvelous.
Not cool. Right.
Now, if in fact the girl showed him a fake ID, right? That's one thing. I'm assuming at 16 you should be able to tell, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt it's a fake ID. Okay, cool. I heard them say she showed up with the mother, the baby, whatever. And he said, I'm gonna take care of it if it's mine. So I guess he didn't know she was pregnant. Right?
He didn't find out till she was 8 months in.
Right.
And I guess she ran down on him at a swap meet while he was with another baby mama.
Yeah. So, but here's what's crazy. Lush, dude came in because you called him to come in.
Yeah. Showing him that respect.
In that interview, did Lush tell him, I think you's a pedo?
Not in those words. He did ask him all questions about this.
But did he just
But never at any point was he like, I think you're a pedophile. I think you're a bitch. I think you did this on purpose. Yada yada. Nothing, none of that.
That makes Lush a weirdo.
Okay.
Because you can't do that interview and then right after put a shirt on that you had here already.
Yep.
And go on the news, right? Disrespecting the dude. I would have respected it if he wore the shirt in front of dude.
I can't imagine how that would have gone if Lush had said, well, actually, check this out. But I agree. That would have been the more rational, respectable thing for him to do. If he liked the shirt so much, if he thought the shirt was that funny, if he thought that this was such an important shirt, wear it to his face. It's the same thing. It would be like doing an interview with someone, asking him all kinds of questions, and then later that day I go on the news and I say, I just interviewed this guy. He's a fucking idiot.
Now,
this guy's a piece of shit. I just interviewed him. Moron. That's not cool.
Did the teenager's parents eventually know about him?
They know about it, and I believe they were actually there when this tattoo took place. And they have decided that they do not want to press charges against Marvelous. So apparently both the girl who had the baby and her parents do not hold it against him. And he claims, and I can't verify this, but he claims that she basically had like pulled this on some other tattoo artists as well, and banged them when she was underage as well. Which, I mean, I guess that is. I've known girls throughout my life who are like, grown. I'm talking to them, and they're like, "Oh my god, when I was 16, I used to do this, and I lied to this guy, and I fucked this guy, and I used to go to this bar."
Right.
And, I mean, there's definitely girls where this is their hobby when they're underage.
Lush, yo, that ain't cool, bro. Lush, please don't never do me like that, bro. I'm gonna be forced to have to ignore your handicap.
But then, okay, when I sit down with him, you want to know what bullshit excuse he tried to use? And again, I love you, Lush, but I gotta map this out. He points at Brick Baby, who's sitting right next to him, which is fucked up even of itself, to be like, "Oh, you're accusing me of doing something fucked up. Well, what about this guy? That's fucked up." But his excuse was such bullshit. He goes, "Well, Brick sat with Big Sad, and then later on decided that he thought Big Sad was a snitch."
No,
Big Sad presented Brick with paperwork that we all read together that presented one version of it. DW and Brick changed their opinion a few days later.
I sent the paperwork dude brought was one version of it. That's just like Rollo. We had to expose him.
Right? So you think Rollo's big guilty?
I got to work. You want it?
Lord. I mean, do I really want to read all the work?
No,
probably not.
You can go right to the pages.
But you know that Big Facts interviewed him and they went hard on him and then they took it down?
Listen to me, bro. You can go straight to page 8, 9. I said it to you. You ain't got a shit. It's right there.
Page 8. I saw a lot of people when I was talking to Rollo saying, like, ask him about page 8.
Page 8 and 9. We got to work. We just ran a thing. I had Seti Nash. Seti come on here defending him. I said, I'm going to send you something.
Okay.
You can pull it up. If you want you pull up to go to the last 100 show clip, Seti Nash, and we made him.
It's my life story 702. I go by Money Man. I want to say, man, thank you for all the love and support. I really do appreciate that. That mean a lot to me, man. Keep turning up for the channel, man. Keep showing love to the channel, man. It mean a lot for real. Like I say, man, stay tuned in for the giveaway. We almost there, man. 2K subs, and when we get 3 members of anything, the $2.99, whatever, I'm doing a giveaway. The 3 that joins and become the members, you get $100. So if I got 4 members, 5 members, 6, the first 3 is gonna get the $100. But you gotta have Cash App. Don't forget that. Gotta have Cash App. Also, go show love to the short channel as well. It's My Life Story 7022, and I appreciate that too, man. Turn up that channel too, man. We trying to grow, man. Every day is a growing day, man. I might be off at work, but I'm still working every day. Every day I'm still trying to grind, and still trying to stay focused, motivate, stay positive. That's what's life about. Staying positive, staying patient, understanding, and growing, man. Every day, hard work is better than no work. Don't forget that. Hard work is better than no work. We stay fitted up in here for sure. You already know, man. But one more thing, man. I hope everybody have a blessed one. I hope everybody loving a family and staying realist and trill, man. That's it, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Show love again to the channel. And we out, man. My Life Story 702. Yes, sir. I go by Money Man.